TikTok in the last few days, you've seen the Walmart Birkin just blow up, the Walmes Wirkin. I feel like we're starting to see the price is changing because of the popularity. First one that everyone was getting is sold out. Now when I look at the Walmart website, it is listed at $198. The whole point of the Walmes Wirkin is that it was $65 to $100. That is more of an affordable price, and that is what we're looking for if you're looking for something at Walmart. We are not looking for a $200 price point.
Tell me why Walmart just canceled my Birkin order. I checked my email and I got a text saying, "Oh, we're sorry, we had to cancel your order due to seller issues." I know there's been like a bunch of hype around it, and I know it's sold out, but I'm doing the most. But it was pink. I just wanted my damn Birkin.
Wow, the drama, the saga about the Walmart Birkin bag, affectionately called the Wirkin or the Walmes, just keeps getting worse. Okay, so what do we know so far? So this is my second video about it. If you want to watch the first video to catch up, I'm going to leave it here. But just as a quick recap, we already talked about whether or not these Walmart Birkin dupes are actually legal based off a blog from the Fashion Law blog. And what do we already know about this saga? So we know the Walmart website is actually a marketplace very similar to eBay and Amazon. Third-party sellers can apply to sell their products on there, including bag dupes, including Birkin dupes. We know these sort of started at a really reasonable price range. We're talking under $100 US, 78 US dollars, 98 US dollars. These were well priced for the average working class woman. Unlike Hermes, which is very exclusive, very rare, upwards of $10,000 and is not for the average working class woman. We know the nickname of this dupe is Wirkin, a composite of Walmart and Birkin. Also a pun because it's affordable for the average working class woman. Or it's called Walmes, a composite of Walmart and Hermes. And we know some of these dupes were either being sold as purportedly real leather, and some were just outright pleather, synthetic leather, vegan leather, whatever you want to call it. So there was a varying degree of like quote unquote quality in the types of dupes being sold, because remember, it's a marketplace. It's not actually Walmart selling it, it's third-party sellers, and there was more than just one. And there was one main design difference between the Wirkin and the Birkin, in that the Wirkin, and I think it actually makes it a bit more functional, the Wirkin comes with a crossbody strap with a proper place to attach it, meaning you're not just restricted to handheld use as you are with the $10,000 Hermes Birkin. You can fling this across your body, crossbody. You can fling it on your shoulder, long shoulder. You can wear it so many more ways, which is one thing I really love about this dupe, is it's more versatile. Okay, so what the heck is going on now? Why is this saga getting worse? Why is the problem deepening? We already know this is a hot topic, hot debate. Some people love the Wirkin, some people hate the Wirkin, some people really look down on others for buying dupes. Some people look down on others for buying dupes and or counterfeits, and some people just look down on others buying counterfeits. So there has been a lot of discussions on the comment section, and other people are really proud that they are shopping within their means, within their budget, not going into debt over a purse, over a handbag, and still be able to fling around a no fuss, no muss, cute handbag. Let me know which camp are you in. Are you looking down on others, or are you really proud that you shop within your means? Let me know. So the topics we're going to talk about today, the update on the saga, the drama that we're going to be talking about today is, number one, price increases on the Wirkin. Is the Wirkin following Hermes's real footsteps and upping their prices and making the bag more exclusive by putting it into a new price bracket? Number 2, cancelled orders. Walmart Marketplace are cancelling orders. Have they oversold? Is this a real overselling, real genuine sold out, or is this artificial scarcity? And then number 3, we're going to go through these hot comments in the debates in the comment section, and we'll see who you agree with and who you don't agree with. Okay, let's talk about the pricing. So let's start with the question. How much would you pay for a Walmart Workin? What is your maximum top dollar you would pay? So we know these Walmart Workins started off under $100 US, $78 US, $98 US. But now there are some that's going for like $200 US, $300 US.
I feel like we're starting to see the price is changing because of the popularity. First one that everyone was getting is sold out, and I haven't been able to find it since. And then there was a second version that everyone was buying up. And now when I look at the Walmart website, it is listed at $198. Come on. That's not what we're looking for when we're looking for something from Walmart. The whole point of the Walmes Workin is that it was $65 to $100. That is more of an affordable price, and that is what we're looking for if you're looking for something at Walmart. We are not looking for a $200 price point. And I've also seen people already on the resale sites selling their Walmart Birkin. Let's not do that, guys. That is not the vibe here. The point is so it's affordable for people to get their hands on.
Now, I know a lot of Walmart shoppers who love these Birkin dupes are going to get priced out. Some people are not going to be spending $200 US on a Walmart Workin. Now, remember I said earlier, some are purported to be real leather and some are in the synthetic or pleather or vegan leather category. So there seems to be possibly a difference in quality here. Now, I have a dupe myself. This is my dupe of the very rare, very expensive and very exclusive Hermes, Kelly and Disorder. Now this is an unbranded, no logo dupe similar to the Walmart Workin. There's no branding at all, but it has a similar, not exactly the same proportions, but pretty much the same basic layout as the Hermes design. This also has feet on the bottom and is made of a really plasticky synthetic leather. Now, where did I get this dupe from? Temu. How much did I pay for this dupe? 25 Australian dollars, not even US dollars. That would be like under 20 US dollars. Am I happy with this dupe? Yes. Do I wear this dupe walking around like I'm wearing a $15,000 Hermes bag? Hell no. I'm walking around like I'm wearing a $25 bag and I treat it as such. This goes to the dog park, gets trashed, gets thrashed, and it survived. Now, if this was full leather, would I pay that $78, $98, $100 US price point? Maybe. That could max me out there. Would I go to the $200, $300 US price point? No, I wouldn't for a dupe. But what I would do instead is buy an actual vintage designer brand that looks similar to and is a dupe for that bag. This is an example. So this is a vintage Bali Kelly bag. So Bali of Switzerland, Bally. And this is an old used vintage bag. This is made of real box leather. Now this, I paid $300 US for this bag. And I think I got a really good deal for this as well. So I have the Kelly look. It's still from a designer fashion house, Bally of Switzerland. It's still made out of full leather, but it is not Hermes. It has no Hermes logo. They themselves independently had the same design. So if I'm talking about a dupe, if I'm talking about a cheap plasticky China dupe, such as what the Walmart Workin is, I probably wouldn't pay $200 US, but I would pay over $200 US from another fashion designer house that is a vintage bag made from good quality leather with good quality craftsmanship. So tell me, are you the same as me and you would get maxed out at about $100 US for a dupe, but you are willing to pay more for a vintage designer handbag dupe? Or are you willing to go over that $200 US mark for the Walmart Workin? Let me know. Additionally, upping the prices when something goes gangbusters viral, I think is very normal for any product. luxury or non-luxury. So I don't think this is like abnormal behavior from sellers to go, oh my God, I'm selling this like hotcakes. I need to up the price and get more profit here while I can, while it's going viral and having a moment. I think that is very normal. I think it's probably going to piss off a lot of the Walmart Wirkin shoppers because that could genuinely price some of the people out. Some people are already maxed out in their budget within their means at $100 already. Or what else could be happening is they've sold out their worse quality bunch, and maybe the next lot that they're bringing in at this high price is actually a better quality bag. That could be it. Maybe previously it was faux leather. This time it's real leather. Maybe previously the stitching was all wonky and this time the stitching is better. Let me know. Do you think that this second round where it's a higher price, $200 and upwards, could actually be a better bag from these third-party sellers as compared to the $78 bag? Or do you think they're just price gouging the $78 bag because they know it's viral and they can get that shmoney? Let me know what you think. Now, what the heck is going on with all of these cancelled orders? Lots of people on TikTok are posting about their personal experience of their Walmart Wirkin order getting cancelled.
Tell me why. Walmart just canceled my Birkin order. I checked my email and I got a text saying, oh, we're sorry, we had to cancel your order due to seller issues. Ma'am, I understand there was an issue with the seller. You need to sell me this bag. I know there's been like a bunch of hype around it and I know it's sold out, but I'm doing the most. But it was pink. It was pink. I just wanted my damn Birkin.
Do you think this is genuinely sold out? Or do you think this is an artificial scarcity tactic that these third-party sellers are running? Similar to the real Hermes and what they do with their artificial scarcity. Like when they say there's no Birkin in stock, it's not like there aren't Birkins being made. They just don't want to sell it to you, sister. They just don't want to sell it to you right now, sister. Maybe you haven't met your pre-spend yet. Maybe you haven't shown enough loyalty to the brand yet. Well, maybe these Walmart Wirkin sellers, they're saying, well, hang on a second, maybe we were too inclusive to begin with and we need to make ourselves a little bit more exclusive, and we're going to cancel those orders and get people even more hyped up. And this is the kicker. I think it's so they can then do the price gouging I was talking about. If you have all the $78 orders coming in and you as the seller decide, hey, I don't want to sell this for $78 anymore. I want to sell it for $198. I'm going to cancel those orders. Maybe I'll come under a new seller ID, a new seller name, and I'll repost the same bag under a higher price point. Because if you look at all the original listings in the first round that was selling, those are still there, but in a sold out status. It's not those bags under the same seller still listed but at a different price. So maybe the same seller has gone under a new pseudonym, under a new seller ID on the Walmart marketplace and went, we're going to be sold out over here at $78 under X name, and we're going to reopen under Y name and sell it for $198. Artificial scarcity so they can jump over to their new price gouging price category. Tell me what you think of my theory. Do you think I'm crazy or are you with me here? And from what I hear, cancelled orders are nothing new in both the luxury world and non-luxury world. For example, Louis Vuitton, how many years have they been taking full payment for pre-orders for hot new releases, which they hold the buyer's money? We're talking thousands of dollars, like Louis Vuitton brand new bag, hot new release. Hold the money for months. Then when the collection finally drops, they've oversold and sold out, and the unlucky customers, and some of them are even VIPs, they unfortunately get their order cancelled and they don't even get offered a refund. They get offered store credit. Like, that's some bull right there coming from Louis Vuitton. But that is the luxury world for you, and that is not an unfamiliar story from Louis Vuitton customers. So if they're willing to do cancelled orders to oversell on purpose and do cancelled orders in the luxury world, heck, why aren't they going to do it in the non-luxury world? To me, this is not surprising at all that we're hearing about cancelled orders. Whether or not my theory is correct, that the cancelled orders is part of a tactic as phase 1, so they could implement phase 2 of the price gouging, or if they genuinely oversold, like they listed 10,000 bags but only had 5,000. And then they went, oh crap, we have 5,000 orders we need to cancel. Sorry about that. That could be the situation too, because remember, there are multiple third-party sellers. They could be doing different tactics. Who knows? But tell me, which theory are you running with? Genuinely oversold and genuinely sold out, or artificial scarcity, part of a price gouging tactic? I want to know your opinions. Now, after all that drama saga, there was more drama in the comment section of my first video. Some people really do not like dupes as a topic, as a whole, in general, and some people are really for dupes as a topic, as a whole, in general. Now, I already explained to you guys what my collection incorporates. So I have some cheapy, unbranded dupes, such as this one for the Hermes Kelly and Disorder from Temu for 25 Australian dollars. I do not walk around like this as if I'm wearing a $15,000 Hermes bag. I walk around like I'm wearing a 25 Australian dollar bag, and I throw this bag around, and I think it's cute. Like, I think this is a really cool design. Check that out, 2 faces there. And I also buy vintage designer bags that are dupes for other bags. Like both of these vintage Bali bags, Bali of Switzerland bags that I've collected, $300 US. This was like 120 US dollars. And I think that these are both great box leather vintage bags, very scrumptious. Now let's get into what you think about dupes, how you feel about dupes, and whether or not you agree or disagree with the people in the comment section. So comment 1, I just can't wrap my head around spending tens of thousands of dollars on a purse. I understand it's more of a status statement, but the idea of spending that kind of money is crazy to me. And even more so when people are not in the financial bracket to afford it. So they go into debt just to show off a purse. Mind-blowing. So for those who like the look but cannot afford the cost, I do not see a problem buying one of these Walmart purses. It's the same purse without the name, so people are paying all the money to walk around to advertise someone else's name. Mind-blowing again. I've actually heard this argument quite a lot, is that when you're wearing a logo, you are just a free walking advertisement for that company. Not even free. You paid them. You paid them for the bag just so you can walk around to advertise their brand for free. This is something I've heard a lot. Me being a logo hoe, in the words of Cassie Thorpe, she's also a logo hoe. I am also a logo hoe. I love vintage Louis Vuitton. So I am a walking advertisement for Louis Vuitton a lot of the time. Though for me, spending thousands of dollars on one purse genuinely is not in my budget. I dabble in the vintage designer category, and once in a while I will spend thousands of dollars on one purse, such as vintage Chanel here. This was 2,600 Australian dollars for one purse, but most of the time I collect purses under the 500 US dollar category that are vintage designer, because that is within my budget. Next, the only scam is them charging thousands of dollars for a bag. Shaking my head. Well, it's true. Hermes is charging thousands of dollars for a bag. But to the defense of Hermes, here's another comment. In the US, most consumers don't fully understand what goes into crafting an Hermes signature bag. How many videos have we seen offline of people crying or venting their frustration because Hermes won't sell them their iconic bags? This is a deliberate strategy by Hermes, and there are a few key reasons behind it. First, the demand is higher than supply. Second, it's a deliberate choice to stand out by preserving its craftsmanship and prestige. On top of that, they invest heavily into attracting young talent into the leatherwork trade. That's why the Walmart version is just a cheap imitation, missing the heritage, quality, and craftsmanship that makes Hermes bags so valuable. So this, we agree, the Walmart Birkin is a cheap imitation. Yes, it does not have the prestige, it does not have that quality craftsmanship. This, I think we all agree. And I think this is where the difference of opinion comes in, is that the people buying the Wirkin don't care. They just simply don't care. They don't care that it doesn't have the craftsmanship. What they care about is that the bag is cute and holds their stuff and doesn't break straight away. I think that is the difference, is that the expectation is that they're not expecting an Hermes bag and they're expecting, you know, cheap imitation, and they are okay with it. So I agree with this commenter here. You are not getting XYZ prestige, leatherworks, craftsmanship. It would never be Hermes. And I think that's where the Walmart working shoppers, they agree, and they also don't care, so they're gonna buy it anyway. Now, I said in my first video, I think that these dupes are the same sellers from Amazon, from AliExpress, from Wish, blah, 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 and that they're not actually a new dupe at all, and they've been going around for ages. It's just, it's blowing up now because it's Walmart, which is well known in the US, and people feel comfortable shopping on Walmart, whereas they didn't touch the other websites like AliExpress before. And I have a comment here who thinks the same thing. I guarantee you it's all the same thing, probably made in the same factory somewhere out in China. Nothing special, but I think people make a fuss because it's about Walmart selling them. So I agree, or this person agrees with me, or I agree with them. So I think these are the same dupes that have been around for ages, but now it's just become the hot topic that's broken the internet on the fashion world. So tell me, what are your final thoughts about the pricing? Do you think they're price gouging? Number two, the cancelled orders. Do you think it's genuine sold out or artificial scarcity? And three, the comments. Do you think dupes bad? Or do you think dupes okay? Let me know. Now, if you haven't seen the first video already where we talk about whether or not this is potentially legal or illegal, I'm gonna leave that here. And if you haven't already seen my entire collection of 50 handbags, I'm gonna leave that video here. And if you wanna see all the bags I bought and sold just in 2024, because I went more overboard than I was expecting, I'm also gonna leave that video here.